you seem like a very friendly dude, and I feel like that kind of translates into your work because it seems like you're doing music with like everybody. You know everybody. You're collabing with everybody. Is that because you're like a friendly dude?
Fuck, man. I'd say, my reputation for a long time was kind of the opposite, which may have been not that I wasn't friendly, but I was just very on the defense all the time. You know how you answered the fucking call today and you were like, and I said even too, I was on I must be on some like 2015 shit because even I was like, what's your temperature? You know what I mean? Like, we're really just like,
you're ready.
Why are we doing interviews with each other if we don't even fucking like each other? You know what I mean? Obviously, we respect each other's work. So obviously, but like, that's part of growing up and being kind of like just the odd one out all the time. I was like I was the odd one out in middle school. I was the odd one out in high school. I'm the odd one out in the rap game. I'm the odd one out in the pop punk game. I'm the odd one out on tours. You know what I mean? I like, it's shit, man. It's
no, that makes sense to me though. It's like when you kind of dabble in a bunch of different worllike,
if your whole life, if even from down to your home life, you're just like the odd one, you know what I mean? You got to think about, I'm the only blonde one in my whole fucking family. It's just like I was always odd, you know what I mean? Like, I was the tallest one in school, but I wore the same outfit every fucking day. I was the most awkward one. I was always the one with like dreams way too big for someone to even understand. Like, I would be, I'd be in high school writing these raps or middle school writing these raps, and I'm like, I'm going to be the biggest thing on the fucking planet. And everyone's like, dude, how could this little fucking dork who's sitting right next to me be anything? Like, this is but I was so lost in big dreams that everyone just thought I was crazy. So, I grew up on the defense. And then obviously when I came out, it wasn't like exactly like I came out with like, because it's funny when I look back, I think about like Mac, because me and Mac blew at the same time, and we were both like, he was literally like a fucking almost like a state neighbor, because I'm in Cleveland, he's in fucking Pittsburgh. We ran each other into each other's cities a couple of times and hung out with each other back before we ever blew up. And like, he was always like just fucking just nice with the bars and just a nice dude. And I was always kind of like, I grew up just rapping in the streets and shit, so all my shit was really kind of, I was already damn near about to fight everybody because I would be the only white boy in a battle circle. And like, if I said something too crazy or someone was losing or someone was whatever, like, people don't want to,
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Lose to me. So I'm already just kind of just fighting just to get my respect. And so it was like, I was kind of like the guy to root for, but also the guy to hate. And I just took an interesting path. So I think I had to find myself, be confident with myself, and fucking just to not be on the defense anymore and just be like, that was a really long explanation. I'm very sorry about that.
Do you think like the interesting path leads you to? Because I was going through your catalog the other day, and like, you have to be the only person who's dabbled in like, you have songs with fucking Tech Nine, Kid Rock, Camilo Cabello, Haley Steinfeld, Travis Barker. You go through everything. Do you think there's anyone who's like crossed that many genres as you?
No, I think no. I know, and obviously, you want to speak on it as it's happening, and you want to be like, but look, I'm defying a genre, or look, I'm not sticking to one thing, or like, look, when I release something, you have to question, okay, well, what's this release going to be? It's not like a predictable, easy click, like, okay, well, I know what this is going to sound like. But a lot of people, it scares a lot of people at first, because you're like, what the fuck? You're all over the place. But it's like, I just don't want to, there's a reason why 10 years later, speaking on right now, like, my label hit me and there's more clicks on your name right now that's up by like 29% than ever in your career. And I'm like, This is fucking crazy. Even me, I feel so new, you know what I mean? Like, probably because I just found myself and it's exciting again. It makes me be like,
when you think that
I'm
happened?
excited for the world to hear my, more of my shit, you know what I mean? Like, just from my head and from my musicianship. Go ahead, what'd you say?
When do you feel like that happened? Because I as a fan, just on the outside, I feel like recently it does feel, I don't want to say you popped because you've been on the scene for a while, but something changed, right? Was it, I don't know if it's when you went maybe a little more punk rock, or if something happened on social media, maybe the battle with Eminem, whatever it might have been, something changed where I feel like you went to a whole new level.
Yeah, I think it's all those things combined. I think it's I think you finally not just recognizing the person by their face or the name and being like recognizing like that there's talent, and recognizing that you're a fan of maybe some shit that, like, even if it's to the movies that I've done or you know, like those. It gets to a certain point because I'd say my face popped right when I came out because from the jump, even when I blew with Wild Boy, it was like I would be on beaches in the Caribbean or I'd be touring in like fucking Russia. And I mean, we'd get mobbed everywhere. Like everyone would be like, oh shit, like I know your face. You know what I mean? Even if they only know the one song at that time, it was like they knew the face. But yeah, I agree. I think that the respect and all that shit kind of came recently, which is really cool.
Yeah,
I mean, respect on a broad level outside of like just the kind of the cult fan base that we have.
I feel like I was I kind of dove into more with the battle with Eminem, and then when I learned more about how you're doing like the more punk rock vibe, I realized it was like you're not really what I thought you were when I took the time to really take a look at it, and that there was a lot more and a lot different. And it's awesome. I mean, the new single, Bloody Valentine, is fucking fire. That shit goes. And I'm not just.
That goes off. Dude.
Yeah, I'm so fucking on the show. It's the fucking heater.
That's why I said we're gonna be friends, man. I was like, the second that came on, I was like, oh, I did not fucking expect this. I didn't know what I expected, but I did not expect this. And Bloody Valentine is fucking awesome. Awesome.
Okay, well, wait till you guys see the music video, dude, because you'll find out whose foot that is, and the fucking the you know, the foot on the cover of the art.
Yep. Step on your face.
But just the video itself, man, it's cool. It's some cool shit.
You've been doing some cool shit.
I was gonna say, what day is it today? Yeah, hopefully in the next week or two, it'll be out.